My name is Tiffini Cupid. Before we actually get into sewing, we first need to create our pattern. So we will be doing that in this video. Be sure to take your measurements in centimeters. You can look here or you can look down below in the description box for the list of measurements you will need to take to draft this pattern. Once you have your measurements, you have your various rulers, including your L-shaped ruler, your tape, your hip curve. Let's go ahead and begin. So for the purpose of this video, I will be drawing a half scale pattern so that it fits within my frame. Go ahead and use your own measurements to draw your full scale pattern. Let's begin. The first step would be to draw a straight line down on the left hand side of your paper. Start about an inch away from the edge. Let's begin plotting some numbers. The first number we want to plot is number 0. Measure down about 4 centimeters and put your number 0. Remember, my pattern is a half scale, so obviously I'm going to do half of that. The next number we want to plot is number 1. To get to number 1, we must measure from number 0 using our nape to waist distance. Your nape is, if you bend forward, that bone that you feel at the back of your neck, you want to measure from that point down to your natural waist. Your natural waist is always above your belly button, not below. Use that measurement, nape to waist, add half of a centimeter onto it, and plot your number 1. The next number you want to plot is number 2. To get to number 2, you will measure from number 1 using your waist to hip distance. The next number we want to plot is number 3. To get to number 3, we must use our Armsyce Depth measurement minus 1. So I will put an example for extra small, small, medium, large, and extra large Armsyce Depth measurements on the screen now. Use the one that is most appropriate for your body size. So remember, Armsyce Depth minus 1. You then want to plot number 4 midway between 0 and 3. The next number you want to plot is number 5. Number 5 is 1/8 of our 0 to 4 measurement. That just means whatever measurement is between 0 and 4, you're going to divide by 8. Measure from 0 down to number 5. We then want to draw a line from 0 out to 6 using our neck measurement. So you want to measure around your neck, right? Make sure you can fit about 2 fingers in between your neck and your tape. Hold the tape at the base of your neck and use that as your neck size measurement. Divide your neck size measurement by 6, press equal, and add 1 centimeter onto it. Once you have that calculated, measure from number 0 and square out to number 6. Once you have 6, square up a distance of 1.3 centimeters. This will give you number 7. The next number we want to plot is number 8. To get to number 8, we want to square out from number 3 using our back width measurement divided by 2. We're going to press equal and minus 1 from that measurement. Go ahead and draw a line out from number 5 to number 10 using that same measurement. Square out from 4 to number 9 using that same measurement also. Join 8, 9, and 10 with a light line. Extend out 1 centimeter from number 10 out to 11. Connect 7 and 11 with a slanted line. This will be your shoulder line. Go ahead and draw in your neck curve from 7 down to 0. Try to make sure that your curve ends up flat here about half of a centimeter as it goes in towards 0. Let's plot number 12. To get to number 12, you're going to take your full bust measurement, you're going to divide it by 4, you're going to press equal and then minus 1 from that measurement. Go ahead and draw a line from 3 out to number 12. We want to then plot number 15. Draw a line out from number 1 using quarter of your waist minus 1. That just means waist divided by 4, press equal and then minus 1. Repeat the same step to get out to number 14, instead using your hip measurement. So that will be hip divided by 4, press equal, then minus 1. This will give you number 14. So 2 to 14 is actually your hip line, but because we will be using this pattern to make more than just tops, let's go ahead and create a dress pattern one time. So using your waist to knee measurement, measure from number 1 down to number 17. Square down from number 4 and square across from 17. You can use very light lines here. This will be our number 18. You can then decide to go in a distance of 3 to 5 centimeters to get to number 19. Let's go ahead and draw in our armhole and our side seam for our pattern. So you're connecting 12 down to 15, 15 out to 14 using your hip curve, and then 14 down to 19. That will be your side seam. You can use your hip curve to help you draw in the side seam of your pattern. Remember, mine is a half a scale, so I'm using my French curve. Now I need to draw in my armhole. So your armhole will go from 11 to 9 and then back out to 12. So I have gone ahead and used a red marker to highlight the outline that will be relevant to us for our pattern drafting. This line here is also relevant. So this as is our back pattern. We need to draw in a neckline for our front pattern. It means then we need to plot number 16. Using your neck size measurement, you're going to divide your neck size measurement by 6. You're going to press equal and minus 0.5 from that measurement. Measure from number 0 down to number 16. Once you have that, you can go ahead and draw in your front neckline. Remember, when you're drawing the curve for the front, try to get a nice straight point about half centimeter away from 16. This will ensure that when you cut your pattern out, you end up with a nice rounded neckline. This now means that this line here will alternate between our center front and our center back depending on what we are tracing out. So if it is we are tracing the front pattern to alter it, it means you will trace your front neckline, trace around there, trace back up to here, and this becomes your center front. If you are doing your back pattern, you will trace from 0 to 7 around there, and this line becomes your center back. Go ahead and hold on to your pattern. We will be using this pattern to create a lot of designs. Stay tuned.